Nganzai Federal Constituency of Borno State. Mr. Speaker, I have attentively listened to the arguments put forward by the sponsor of the bill, as well as the contribution of Honorable Osai, as well as the objection raised by Honorable Shagari, and want to add that this bill is timely and apt in view of the fact that we are preaching the gospel of diversification of the Nigerian economy away from oil to agriculture. And we know, as a matter of fact, that agriculture contributes about 47% to our gross domestic product. It accounts to about 70% of our employment. So no amount of money spent on creating agencies to further strengthen the agricultural sector of this country will be too much, in view of the fact that we now want to diversify the economy away from oil to agriculture. Then, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, right now, there is a paradigm shift of looking at agriculture from a developmental perspective to a business perspective. And by so doing, we are encouraging our young men and women to come into agriculture, take them away from chasing non-existing white-collar jobs in the cities and back to the rural areas to farm. For us to encourage our young men and women in technological age of nowadays, there is a need for us to embark upon massive mechanization of our agricultural sector. There is no way you can encourage young men and women of nowadays to go back to the farm and then still farm through the traditional, what do you call it? Hoe. The traditional hoe that we are using, or the traditional cutlass that we are using. You will be discouraging them. So against this backdrop, there is a need for a rapid and massive mechanization of the agricultural sector. And as rightly pointed out by Honorable Nicholas Osai, that Nigeria has the lowest rate of tractorization per capita in the world. And for us to achieve massive mechanization and tractorization in this country, there is need for us to have an independent agency that can back and can bide with regard to the issue of mechanization and tractorization in this country, with a view to moving and our agricultural sector forward. So, and right now, because of the fact that the department in the ministry that is statutorily charged with the responsibility of the issue of mechanization and tractorization can now effectively manage that aspect of the agricultural sector, the ministry has now resorted to clustering these agricultural equipment in some local governments, so that farmers can now have access to it. It can now be leased to farmers. Farmers will use it in their farms and then bring it back. And the ministry finds it very difficult to manage it. So in order to bring it out from the bureaucratic red tape that is usually associated with ministries, there is a need to have an independent agency that will be charged with the responsibility of tractorization and mechanization of our agricultural sector, with a view to giving veritable tonic to the gospel of diversification of the Nigerian economy away from oil to agriculture that we are now preaching. Thank you very much.
Honorable Babale Bashir.